With the World Cup only a couple of weeks away now, ladies and gentlemen, I thought we would take to FIFA 18's FIFA World Cup Russia mode and see exactly what is going to happen in the first round of matches. Maybe you've got a bit of a betting pool going on at work. Who's going to win the World Cup? This video could help you decide that. They could help you pick the right team. Let's get into it and look at the first game. Here we go. Russia versus Saudi Arabia. This is going to be the first game that leads us off here. Russia, very strong side. Smolov is the player to look out for, and there he is. He pops up and puts it away. Jesus Christ, only 10 minutes gone and the Russians strike first, like they struck in Ukraine when they annexed the nation. I'm not quite sure what direction this video is going to go in. I think it's going to basically be me slagging off a whole bunch of nations. So if you're offended, this is probably not the video to be watching, if I'm honest with you. A lovely little finish there by Smolov though. Look at this. And now in on goal, the Russians again, 14 minutes later, and it is put round. Oh, there we go. Clearly that goalkeeper hasn't had his hands chopped off for stealing bread in Saudi Arabia. A lovely little save there. And at full time, that would be the final score. Run 1-0 to the Russians. There we are. A little look at the stats there. 61% of possession for the Russians. Wow, there you go. So their next game up now, Uruguay versus Egypt. A little bit of debate whether Salah's going to be there. Look at these stadiums. They're fucking beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So here we go. Uruguay, obviously with the Sanchez up front. Sorry, Sanchez? Suarez. I know who that is, and I don't know why we're looking at a man's crotch there. I really don't. So Al Said now on the right hand side pops it in, and oh my god, it is slid past the keeper. I don't know how or who did it, and I will not be able to pronounce their last name for love nor money, so we won't even attempt to. But Egypt 1-0 up, 25 minutes gone. I hope you're making notes of this, ladies and gentlemen. Get down to Ladbrokes. You know, you can put money on this. This is an authentic football simulator. This is, honestly. Look at that. I possibly an own goal there. Who knows? But once again, Egypt now on the press. Let's see what they can do. Just tamely knocking it around the midfield, mucking around quite nicely. And oh, it's Salah. Well, if Salah goes to the World Cup, ladies and gentlemen, he will definitely score against Uruguay. You've seen it here first. There he is. The shoulder looking a lot better now. I wonder if Karius will go to the World Cup. Maybe he'll go and sell merchandise for Germany outside. I mean, he won't be allowed anywhere near a fucking ball, that's for sure. But look at this. Lovely little pass there. Salah on the overlap, and buried nicely. There we go. So half time, Egypt 2-0 up there. Hassan and Salah doing bits. And I like the fact that they got the Russian flag in lights along the top of the stadium. The white, the blue, and then the red. There you go. Lovely stuff. Full time, and it would stay exactly the same. A pretty fucking boring second half, if I'm honest with you. But we've got goals in this competition. Pretty good. Uruguay having the lion's share of possession there, but it looks like Egypt made up for it in other areas. Morocco versus Iran. Now, I tell you what. Over the course of the past 4 years, I've been made to watch a lot of shit TV by my missus. And if she thinks she's going to get away without having to watch Morocco versus Iran, then she's sorely mistaken. We are watching every game we can in this World Cup. And this is, for me, is going to be a highlight. But what will we have in store here? So it looks like the Iranians... Oh, my God. The Iranian player gives away a penalty there. Could this be a red? It looked like a pretty sloppy tackle. I don't think so. He's sneaking away. He's sneaking away to go and sell arms to another rebel group. There he is. Off he goes. Yeah, that's a terrorist attack right there by the Iranian player. Jesus Christ. So here we go. With the penalty. And there we are. They're ahead. 1-0 now. Looking pretty damn good. Pretty strong, actually. I don't really know how Iran managed to get into the World Cup. I can only imagine it was threats of chemical weapons against its neighbours in the qualifying rounds. That's the only guess that I could have really had there. I really wish we could keep these stadiums after this game mode finishes, because they are absolutely beautiful. So corner. Whipped in now. And oh my God. And it's just about tipped over. I don't know what body part it came off there, but it is over. A certain goal save there. Everyone just kind of flapping around in the box there. It looked like it came off his foot before it hit his arm, so he's a lucky boy. That's for damn sure. Half time, Morocco still 1-0 up thanks to that penalty. What will the second half hold for us? Well, let's go and take a little look. So here we go. Free kicked for Morocco. Just inside the enemy half there. Opposition half. Oh my God, it's pinged around. It comes to the back post and it is finesse top bins, lads. Absolutely beautiful. I really should be making predictions about who I think will win these games before we we watch them. I think that might be a good idea. Maybe you guys should do that as well. We might get some surprises in here. I don't quite know. We could see Iran make the semi-finals. They've got to come back and win the remaining 2 games. But still, there we go. End of this one. Morocco 2, the Islamic Republic of Iran 0. No surprise there. That was kind of predicted. So here we go. Spain versus Portugal. Oh, this is going to be a spicy little affair. I would say Portugal for this one, if I was a betting man, and I am. So let's have a little look here. Iniesta, out to Isco. Isco, it seems it's basically Real Madrid versus Barcelona and everything in between. You're going to have a lot of players here from those 2 sides just basically against each other. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think we're going to stay with Portugal, though. Half-time rolls around. 0-0. Nothing. Nada. No, nothing going on whatsoever. Bit of a ball draw so far. Hopefully, second half is going to spice it up a little bit. Andre Silva through to Ronaldo. You need to look at that little cheeky cunt. Keep an eye on him. Oh, back post. Oh, Mario. Wow. Was that the volley? Was that a half volley? But we're 1 minute into overtime, and it looks like the Portuguese midfielder there has given them the lead. Look at this. It's chipped over the back. A lovely little assist here, and boom. Oh, it was hit on the volley. Lovely stuff. So there we go. Portugal coming out on top against Spain there. Good Lord. It was what I expected. I was expecting maybe a goal from Spain as well, but still, nonetheless. France versus Australia. Oh, the French squad looks so good. They look so good. You can't put it past France in this one. Kante now in the midfield, just mucking around to Pogba, another superstar. Pogba! Oh, no. No, he absolutely fudged that one up there. I think the Australian fans are currently lubing their arseholes up in the stand, ready for a delicious French baguette, because I think they're going to get dicked on in the second half here. There's no doubt about it. So Giroud to Griezmann. Oh, my God, it's being knocked around beautifully now. Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe through to Griezmann. Oh, dirty. Absolute filth, like the French themselves. That goal was disgusting. Unbelievable. And oh, yeah, stupid dance inbound. There we go. 64 minutes gone. And I actually thought the French side would have made progress by now. I didn't think it would take this until this point in the game for it to happen. So there we go. The rest of the time, it seems that Australia really shut them down. Not a lot going on. It will stay 1-0 to the French team. France or Germany, I think, for this World Cup. I really rate France or Germany. The France side is amazing. Iceland somehow managed to hold Argentina to a 0-0 draw. There we go. Now look at this. Here's a clash of the titans. Peru versus Denmark. Could I point these 2 places out on the map? No. And I got an A at GCSE Geography. What a terrible person I am. Ericsson. Oh, he skies one over and then says, "Don't touch me, you dirty Peruvian bastard. Get the fuck off me." Look at that. Through the legs. I'm quite surprised the keeper even saw that. I really am, but it went wide nonetheless. Half-time and 0-0. Truly, this is a game for the ages. Sorry, it's just something else I'm coughing at. So there we go. 43% possession for the Peruvian side there. Shots on goal, 3 for Peru? What the fuck? Farfan now lays it out. Polo, that's right, the guy that makes the shirts, and he puts it past Schmeichel. Look at that. Ralph Lauren Polo scores one. 1-0, 66. What is it with teams scoring in the 60th minute? Portugal, France, and now Peru here. And I'm going to be honest, if I had to pick a team at the beginning, it would have been Denmark. I mean, Peru? Really? And they hold on. Andy Polo, who sounds like a really rubbish DJ that you'd hire for a family gathering. I don't know why. Andy Polo. It doesn't sound Peruvian whatsoever. Anyway, moving on to the next game. And, well, I've got to say, when it comes to kits, I don't think there's anything more iconic than that checkered Croatia kit. But in terms of gameplay, fucking shocking. 0-0 against Nigeria. And, ladies and gentlemen, the games would just start to really fall in talent after this. Costa Rica versus Serbia. Despite a lovely surroundings, 0-0. Germany then would play Mexico, I believe, and that would be a 0-0. The German side, who I predicted would win the World Cup. 0-0 there. So the Rostov Arena, the scene for the next friendly. International friendly? Why is it like that? Come on, FIFA, get it together. Brazil versus Switzerland, and ladies and gentlemen, that would go down as a 0-0 as well. What the fuck is going on? The mighty Brazil? Jesus Christ. The Korean Republic now against Sweden. And just for clarification, folks, that's the good Korea that we like. It's not got like the fat mental Korean Teletubby in charge. And Sweden into the box. Oh, a first chance there on 4 minutes for Sweden. Turned away beautifully. I don't think Ibrahimovic is in this. And that's a shame. Ibra should be at the World Cup. He's a fucking maniac, in my opinion. Not as much of a maniac as the North Korean leader, but still, a maniac nonetheless. Look at this. Into the box now. Oh, you cheeky little so-and-so. Straight over. Son Heung-min. A little header there, just over the bar. Very, very close to causing the Swedish some trouble there. But still, they're holding together well, the Swedish side. Like a well-made chest of drawers you can get from any IKEA store there. Holding together well. Claesson now puts it back to Larsson. Larsson out wide to Forsberg. Forsberg back to Olsen. Olsen inside to Larsson. Larsson being racist now. Oh my God, I don't know what happened to that accent in the end there, but it's turned in beautifully. 26 minutes gone. And the Swedish side take the lead here. I think I probably would have taken the Swedes at the start of this game. Just purely because you tend to know more players of theirs. I mean, I can't think of any right now, but I mean, you tend to hear more about Swedish players than South Korean ones. That's for damn sure. Look at that. A deft little touch there. Just taking it past the keeper. So there we go. Half time. 1-0 to Sweden. That sounds about right to me. That sounds about right. Let's see what those funky Koreans can do in the second half now. Corner. 58 minutes. Whipped in beautifully. Oh my God. Straight in front of the keeper. Where Lee Jun-sung puts it in the back of the net. And just reading through the names of these Korean side is making me feel really hungry at the moment. I need to get some kind of takeout. So I think there's a menu around here somewhere. Aha! Takeout tonight. Lovely stuff. Let's see another little replay. A lovely little header. Then it's just right in front of a keeper and sent it in between two Swedish players. So Lee Jae-sung, once again, not racist. That's how you pronounce it. 1-1 there. So here we go. This is where we start to get down to business now. Belgium versus Panama. Now, you might be thinking, well, you don't sound like you come from Belgium or Panama. And you'd be correct. But these two teams play in England's group. We need to make sure that we know what these fuckers are up to. And look at this. It's being bounced around beautifully. Hazard, then into Lukaku there. But 0-0 at half-time. Panama doing pretty well to keep this, let's face it, OP Belgian side in order. Will it last in the second half? Let's find out now. 50 minutes played into Mertens. Mertens to De Bruyne. De Bruyne to Hazard. Back to Mertens. Mertens! Oh, it's going to be really hard to kind of work out where we're going to be falling down the hardest against Belgium. There are so many players in that side that are amazing. Not Lukaku. Lukaku is shit. But Hazard, De Bruyne. I mean, just those two alone. Then you've got like Mertens. I mean, Jesus Christ. We are going to get absolutely fingered. So let's have another look at this here. Oh, lovely stuff. And it works the angle beautifully. And the keeper from Panama cannot put up his defences there. So Mertens now through to Lukaku. Lukaku trying to regain some of that former glory he had when he started at Everton. Through to Eden Hazard. Hazard, you know what's going to happen. Oh, maybe not. Oh! Disgusting. You dirty Belgian bastard. Look at that. Unbelievable. What a goal that was. He absolutely muffed the first shot. And then, boom. Back of the net. Absolutely gorgeous that was. I would have thought if he's going to score at all, he's going to score there. But it looks like he tried to get onto his right rather than go for the finesse with the left. And it's chipped over the keeper into the back. Look at that. Was it even a chip? No, it's just a really, really good looping shot. Holy shit. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, I don't think we've seen standout goal of the competition so far. Maybe that will happen in the next couple of videos. But Lukaku now gets it in from the right, slides it across, and it's put into the net by a player from Panama. Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I don't think he's going to get the credit for the goal there. I'm not quite sure who scored it, but yeah, I think it's going to go down as an own goal there. It comes off the post. He tries to clear it, but only clears it as far as the side netting. Oh, what a cunt. There we go now. Mainya plays it through to Mertens. Mertens, a big looping pass to the back post to Eden Hazard. Hazard, and it's Carrasco sliding in. 4-0. 4-0. Jesus Christ, the last goal coming in the 3rd minute of overtime, and it was a lovely little pass back in from Hazard, and then a cheeky little so-and-so slides in there. 4-0. So, Belgium and Panama have played. That can only mean there's 2 more teams in the group to go ahead and play their first round match. Oh, it's the National Front versus the market stall sellers of Tunisia. What's going to go on here? Hopefully an absolute bumming of the Tunisian side. Dele Alli now out to Rhodes. Rhodes plays it forward beautifully. Who's this on the end of it? It's Marcus Rashford. Oh, no. Come on, Marcus. You can do better than that. We need you to do better than that. And for the first half, that was the only chance we had. That was fucking dreadful. That's what that was. So here we go. Second half now. Jones to Dele Alli. Dele Alli to Kane. Got to be careful. He's on a yellow. Look at this overlapping run now. Look at this. Kyle Walker is going to play it inside. When? Now? Yeah, there we go. Dele Alli to Raheem Sterling. And boom. He finds the side net in there. Beautiful stuff. 1-0 to England. And the National Front take the lead there. I realise I said National Front and there's like 3-4 black people in there. But anyone can be racist these days. Come on. We'll take anyone. There we are. Look at that. Kyle Walker there doing quite a good job of just kind of picking out the pass eventually. And there we go. Back of the net. 1-0. So Tunisia starting to make a fuss of things there. Through to Stones. Stones through to Rashford. Oh, and it's saved beautifully there on the 89th minute. That will go out for a corner. Can we make anything of it there? Let's have a little look. Did it come off? No, it came off the keeper, didn't it? It didn't come off the defender. There we go. So nothing would come of the corner. I'm pretty sure there's a guy there called Safari. I'm not quite sure. We might have to take another little look at that. Stones now. Stones in the middle. Plays it through to Lingard. Back to Sterling. Sterling. Back to... Lingard. Back to Sterling. Lingard. Kane. Overlapping run. Oh, it's going to be a cross. Where is it? There it is. Dele Alli. Not once. Oh, he gets it on the second go. There we go, folks. Dele Alli. The MK Dons reject, and rightly so. That club's disgusting. Terrible. Even worse than French people. There we go. He fucks it up the first time, but it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, and there we go. We will take that. The National Front will be celebrating on the streets of England tonight, just kind of, bottling people and setting things alight. Good stuff, good stuff. It's the kind of stuff that England does once every 4 years or so. So here we go, Colombia versus Japan. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb now and say that it's actually going to be Japan. Japan have produced some good players. They really, really have over the years. Let's have a little look now. Honda will always still be my favourite. So Falcao now making a fuss of things. James, oh, he's going to lay it off now to Cuadrado. And oh, it's played back inside. And is that foul? It was. It was Falcao. It's a shame he couldn't have done that at Chelsea or more at United. He used to be a cracking player. I don't know what happened to him in the UK, but here we go. Cuadrado plays it in beautifully, and Falcao, cheeky little tap past the keeper there. 74 minutes gone now, and look at this. Played back in, and oh my God. Japan have picked it up. The first real bit of possession that they've had all game now. Knocking it forward. Oh, it's played back, but only as far as Kagawa. Here we go. Out to the wing. What can he do here? He's got 2 Colombian players on him. Whips it in over the Colombian drug lords. And there we go. Back of the net. Japan, as you can see at the top there, not having the greatest share of possession. 48-52. But look at that. The score is where it matters the most. It's all tied up, folks. And good God, I think I might have to go and put down some money at Ladbrokes on this, because this seems like a pretty realistic simulation here of what is going on, I think. This could be making us some serious money. So, 90th minute now. Colombia whipping a corner. Gio! And oh my God, I think it maybe came off a Japanese player. But the Colombian drug lords now have sneaked a win by the looks of it. 2-1. There's only supposed to be 3 minutes of added time, and this is the 6th minute of added time. That's where that drug money goes, folks. It doesn't always go to guns and buying more drugs. No, it goes to bribing football officials, as you can clearly see here. Back of the net, 2-1 Colombia. And I've got to feel a little bit disappointed for the Japanese side there, because they really turned up for it. They really fancied themselves. And, best of luck to them. Good effort. So here we go, final game against, I think it was Nigeria, but Poland and Senegal. That was it. Nothing going on there. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of this simulation. This was all the first round games. There's still another 2 rounds of games to go. If you want me to go and sim those and see what happens, so you can get those bets done, so you can make that sweet, sweet money at the bookies, you let me know in the comments below, and it would be my esteemed pleasure. This is going to probably be the first video out on this new channel. Thank you so much for coming and checking it out. Leave a little link a little link, leave a little comment in the box below. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you'd like to see more on this channel. Gonna have some FIFA career mode coming up very soon. Maybe some city skylines. It's not just going to be all football based. It's going to be a good mix of absolutely everything you can possibly dream of and some stuff that you really don't want. So ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Thank you very much for coming and checking out the first video, and I'll see you folks soon.